the newly allocated portfolios in Karnataka have been changed. Some ministers had expressed unhappiness with their portfolios. 7 new ministers had been inducted last week. Meetings were held on Thursday to mollify the ministers, and some ministers had skipped the Thursday meet. Maya joins us with the very latest. Maya, put this entire development in perspective for our viewers. Newly allotted portfolios in Karnataka have been changed and changed quite quickly.
This is really an example of the constant negotiation Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa has had to do almost from the time he took over as Chief Minister 18 months ago. Firstly, it took 18 months to get his cabinet almost full. There's only one vacancy now. The 7 new ministers were inducted after months of negotiation with the High Command, but also on the ground here in Karnataka, as he had to keep the former Congress and JDS MLAs happy without offending the original BJP people. The Congress and JDS MLAs had, of course, helped the government come into place. Okay, so last week, the 7 new ministers were finally selected and portfolio allotment was next. The portfolio allotment also involved some shuffling of earlier portfolios held by other ministers. And 4 ministers did not, in fact, attend the cabinet meeting that was called yesterday. More meetings, more negotiations. So literally one day after allotting portfolios, the portfolios have been changed once again. Former Law and Parliamentary Affairs Minister, who's been given medical education, has now also been given the Haj and Wakf department. Arvind Limbavli gets the Kannada and Culture department, which was earlier held by Madhuswamy, in fact. So lots of little changes like this. MTP Nagaraj, a very rich man indeed, was not happy with the excise department. Excise has been taken away from him now, and it has in fact been transferred to another person. So there have been minor modifications made in these portfolios that were announced just one day ago. One example is the way Chief Minister B.S. Yediyurappa has had to kind of negotiate in order to try and keep his flock happy here.
All right, Maya, appreciate you for joining us with those political developments. We'll keep coming back to you for more updates on this flip-flop as far as the Karnataka portfolio allocations are concerned.